Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dodo Modern Poets. First show of our hopefully very eventful new year at the Poetry Cafe. Just to let you know a little bit about the show, it will be two halves, interval of about 20 minutes, and we aim to normally finish by 10 o'clock. If you've not been to the Poetry Cafe before, the toilets are at the back of the room, the bar's upstairs, and the bar is open till 11. I'll just close this door behind you all. It's not a very pretty sight if you happen to be standing on the stage. So we do have a wonderful lineup tonight, very diverse lineup with music, slam poetry, comedy, and so on and so forth. And our first performer tonight is PRMurry, who is, as well as being a poet, a very fine artist who often exhibits around London and further away than London. Not necessarily in fields, but usually in galleries. So would you please give a big welcome to Mr. PRMurry.
Thank you. I'll do a bit of a mixed bag in the first half. The first thing is a poem about a man trying to catch the Eurostar.
Do you want me to get the mic to speak?
Will you hear me?
Come in, now's the time.
Yeah.
Hi, Pierre, Mom. Hi, Pierre.
May need it.
Probably don't pay now, because that guy's about to read.
Okay.
Right, as I was saying, it's about a man trying to catch the Eurostar. Okay, there's a man running for a train as the train moves off down the track. Someone doesn't stop because he's come so far. He's got to come catch the train. There's no turning back. And inside, the passengers sit back as the train gathers speed, rolling right on track. Now they know they're safe on the train. It should be in on time. In comfortable seats, they start to relax. Someone makes a jump, a desperate dive. He might not get inside, but at least he'll get on board if he can hang on as it rolls down the track. If he can find a handle or something to grip with hands or feet or arms and fight off the cramp, then the train will take him too. The train will take him far. The train will make him safe. The train will make him rich or stop him being poor if he doesn't fall away as the train rolls away, so that he rolls away as he falls onto the track. If he doesn't die right there as the passengers relax, if he falls off the train and he doesn't break his back, he'll get back up again and run for another train, unless he changes the plan and adopts a different strategy in regard to the logistics of being a refugee. He could float on a tyre or stow away on a ship or slip past the perimeter and get into the airport or pretend to be cargo in the back of a van. He could even buy permits if he could find some money and sit back on the train as it rolls down the track while someone else does the running, because there'll always be someone running for the train towards a dream before them with a nightmare at their back. From the train to the bus, a very early morning bus ride in London. There is nowhere to sit down on this red London double-decker bus at 7:30 on a Saturday morning. 70 wage slaves are already sitting and 20 more are standing. Between them they probably speak and dream in 30 languages or more, but nobody says a word. They all have long journeys behind them and long journeys before them, sucked into central London every day like stars into a black hole, or soap suds into a plug hole, to wait at tables, to prepare food, to fill shelves, to mop dirty floors. Now many are still half or three-quarters asleep, and some waking up might wonder as dreams dissipate, why am I selling my life second by second for a shit wage? But the bus rolls on, and even at 7:35 AM it's too late. Well, you're just in time to hear about my road, which is a very peaceful road, as some might say too peaceful. I think that occasionally. I walk along the edges of hedges, staying strictly on my side of the boundary walls that divide public from private in this suburban street. I respect the private homeowners privacy protected by privet, and do not pry, as I am only a spy or secret agent in my dreams, which means that I never try to look through net curtains or see behind trendier bamboo blinds. I don't know what happens on the other side of the windows, and I don't care what they do in there, although imagining unlikely orgies and strange rituals is some solace to me, passing the time as I go by each separate silent house and walk alone along the avenue of the living dead. I live in a road called the Zombie Avenue in Cricklewood, by the way. Okay, this is a story that happened a long while ago, but it's more or less true. It's about a bird that lived in London Zoo. I am an eagle. I live in a zoo. I don't like it much, neither would you. I sat on my perch and I glared down at crowds. I dived in my mind between dreamed clouds. I sat on my perch and I stared at the wall, but I saw a sky with no bars at all. I sat on my perch and I shat on the floor. I tried to imagine what it feels like to soar. Then God of Eagles made good luck for me. One unlocked moment, enough to fly free. Life without a cage was too short and sweet. Wide London sky killed dogs to eat. I sat in my tree, didn't know what to feel, kept dreaming of bars and regular meals. I sat in my tree, alone with the sky. I saw a warm cage, I'd no wish to fly. I sat in my tree, I knew I was tamed. I made no move to escape when the dark gun was aimed. I am an eagle, I live in a zoo. I don't like it much, neither would you. Right, from an animal that's, well, a bird that flies in the sky. This is an animal that sometimes burrows underground. Or at least that's the, well, something. Anyway, the superheroes of today have all long passed their sell-by date. Super, Bat, Spider and Wolverine were all just marketed like tubs of margarine, but the truth is that these Yanks in tights defend capitalism with all their might, and those who fight for another cause are padding through the dark in their on their silent paws. With faces striped in black and white, the Badger people will join the class fight, and when the light of a new day dawns, there'll be goalposts planted in Tories' lawns, and from the polls they'll fly a banner, "Cull the bankers, not the Badgers." Capitalists may strengthen walls and gates, but it's all too little and all too late, as a different future starts to take place, and it's got black and white stripes on its furry face. Yay! We've had birds, we've had mammals, now it's time for the crustaceans, and the crustaceans are represented by the marching song of the Lobster Liberation Front, which is number 43, it says here, and this is it. Yeah. I know you're all on 10 hooks. Here it is. Listen, people, don't eat lobsters. You never know where they have been. They have crawled underneath seas and seen things that you've never seen. Listen, people, don't eat lobsters. You never know where they have been. They've seen sharks having a laugh. They've seen the big squid having fun, and they have learned from schools of mackerel beneath the light of a watery sun. Yes, these crustaceans got deep emotions as they crawl on ocean floors. Lobsters have codes, lobsters transmit, lobsters kiss with their strong sharp claws. So now people, don't eat real lobsters. Just feast your eyes on the plastic lobsters hanging from the Tudor beam, and let the real ones live contented, seeing things you've never seen.